Bomb is con, Harry, you'll notice. Are they getting cheeky? MOUZ has flanked B, and I can't blame him, but Paravision have just pulled the wool over G2's eyes. Matouche or nothing.
Gonna nail his first. Oh, and there's the follow-up. Oh, Mattis with the hat-trick. That is a beautiful sequence. Catch on the man, jumping across. James can't do a thing. G2 had one guy to rely on in that pistol round, and boy, did he deliver.
Full exec, triple smoke.
Are you ready for some pious waiting in at the ninja box? Or will he go overlooked? Hoping to do some big damage. No, kind of fake cleared that, and so now some pious had a chance to get away with murder. Instead, MOUZ MD, the one to really lead the charge for G2. He's got Mattis battling in alongside him. And this is what we mean when we talk about a stylistic clash. G2 are a team that are down to embrace the chaos. They try and be very aggressive. They get ahead of that bomb plant.
Not afraid to get in and get involved. Pushing those smokes off of some pious is cool. Thriving in the chaos. Paravision pistols. Another attempt. AXX again. Looking to explode into this site. MOUZ. Oh! Eclipsed by the Nota Tech 9. Site taken. That's a flick and a half.
Oh, dude, this is delivering already. Some pious with a full blind flick. Ollie won't be able to stop this bomb plant, so Paravision have that to play around with. Tech9's try and work their way up close. Zelo gets out with one. Spam back for Hunter. Are they ready for another player in at the stairs? Looking like a regroup out towards CT.
Gotta go quick, man. Bomb's half gone. They're resetting CT now. Paravision, re-smoke jungle. Penny starting to drop, realization setting in as Hunter comes out from spawn fast. It's a default plant. If they clear just one man, they can get on that defuse, but Zwei is buying time, and he has cover from the side. Nota with a double. It's just exits for some pious. G2 take too long, and Paravision get it done with pistols. Con re-smoke, they wanted to go in. James gets boosted.
They're going to try and clear Palace right now. MOUZ making a move. There's Balchanok dead. Orp now gets freed up to rotate away from Palace. They also see players making it through the connector. Nota with a great catch onto some pious. Next man to face is Hunter, and he makes quick work of them. Backstab for James, gets denied. And Zelo thrust into the clutch. Nice way to get the ball rolling. Hunter plays to stop him.
Out under his way. Classic.
Looked like they wanted to group and fight mid there, but maybe they're full commit. Instead, just these two players from short now. MOUZ joining the fray as well. Out through Con, catches James on the weapon switch. And just down to two, Balchanok and Zelo trying to walk out ramp and Palace. First man's made it past some pious. How do you even get this bomb down though? Con smoke fades. There's no punish from G2. They allow that plant to come in. Kill for Balchanok as he goes on a tear. Too deep, will get shut down. Hunter again provides the cover. Just the guy to stop these clutches coming through.
Paravision do look towards Heavy God in this round. Ollie is going to keep some players passive but not push him off the line completely. He still has his ladder position.
First time Heavy God will have had to have done anything in this game, like you were just addressing with all these A plays. And so you really want him just to hold the line here, right? If you feel like you can remove B from the playbook, have it not work, that would be so valuable. Gets in behind them, and this is why you've been trying to avoid Heavy God throughout this game. He makes that look so easy. Alone on the B site, 3 players coming his way.
And that's when he does his best work. 3 massive kills, breaking Paravision's money now.
And dude, I think, you know, it's one of those rounds where it's like, it would have been fair enough for, I think, a lot of folks there where you've just not really done anything in the game to feel a little cold. You know, you're getting asked to deal with 3 players running at you through the apartments. And that's
That'll
such
send you
an
back to
asset
A.
now to G2. Yeah, it's like, okay, they've tried B once. They got absolutely wrecked. No way they go back to it. And G2 are feeling the same. They start with one man B, and that man is Heavy God.
Oh, Hunter's ready. It's an important trade to keep the round alive. James can just reset and group with his boys. Sway right now yet to find a kill. As James gets back on ramp, the exec gets chucked in, and Belchanok v MOUZ. Gotta watch out, MOUZ gets supportive util. Able to fight down ramp as a result.
Backstab, well-timed. Belchanok on a tear out through Palace. Scaling over the stairs, some Pious not ready for it, but James won't punish.
James had a very good position. I think if Pious walks through con, he is a dead man. So... Oh, that's ugly for Heavy God on the way out. MOUZ just ducks that peek. No one's looking Palace right now. They've got to be careful. MOUZ tries to get into position. He gets a double kill, caught in the open. You could not account for that. Paravision. 3 on 4. Pious looking to pluck one more. Flash is good. Lets him in. Can't stop that. Bomb can be planted front side, but default is dangerous. Jungle smoke buys a bit of room. Con as well. Paravision is really trying to prioritize his plant. Pious forced out, is able to survive. There is no punish, and this retake is on.
Flash trying to buy you a few more seconds. Heavy God just plays through the flashbang. Gets out with his. Now it's James and Nota side by side, very claustrophobic. That nade is brutal, brings them both low, and they're getting harassed by this utility out of G2. There was some really nice Paravision util in that round. All of their flashes hitting their mark, but in the end...
Maybe too much. It's costing them. 7-3. G2 fearless of their opponent right now, despite the form Paravision have been in to start this
good
year.
timing on this short wrap. Matt is to run down straight away. Heavy God tries to back up. Knows the shot's been taken, knows they're out of the apartment.
What? How?
Pious, that's not a shot you were ever supposed to hit. Belchanok's just been spammed to death, and James thrust into a clutch. He's got no business winning. He's being flanked on short, or through the apartments rather. And 2 players sat back pretty in the market. Bomb away from James. The net is closing, and Hunter the one to deliver the killing blow. This is a runaway half from G2 right now.
That kill looked impossible for Pious. I don't know how he got it. Just limits Paravision's comfort in B. Even if he's not getting kills, his presence is enough. Paravision can't get a grip on this game. Some very fast rounds, all coming up for G2. Hunter with the AWP as well.
And that's the one guy who's been giving you some faith in Paravision is Belchanok on these Palace lurks, but he's dead first in this round, and now you're getting feasted on by the AWPs. Man, this is painting a grim picture for Paravision. Zwei about to go the whole half without a single kill. I've said that to try and curse a kill his way.
He needs it. James can't find it. And Zwei, kill or not, it will be impactless. The score is going to read 9-3 half. A very strong opener here for G2 on Paravision's pick.
And like, this is so out of left field. This is a map that Paravision haven't lost this year. It was one of the cornerstone maps of their bounty run where they went on to lift the trophy. Sure, didn't get to see too much of them in Krakow. It was a bit of a disappointing finish for them, but still got a win on this map log there, and they might be about to get absolutely destroyed by G2 on it.
Well,
Pious, just be normal for once. Oh,
they fully bought it.
Leaving. They fully bit down on the one smoke fake and a decoy.
So he got a kill, Harry. Oh, James had enough. He just runs in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This retake's on. The bomb's not even down.
They're playing through quickly, but Sampaio is still a problem. 2 kills deep. Hunt is wrapping all the way around, so right now, Sampaio is in this all alone in this site, and the backstab won't come through. Sampaio, he really is just the final limit, the thing that you can't get past. Looking to round this out with all 4. Hunter finally arrives to help him.
He's just getting in the way.
There's the spot on Nota, they know where he is now. That answers the big problem of this. Tap on the bomb, they'll swing him together. And G2 collecting that pistol. Is this really how Paravision get their first loss on Mirage this year? 6 months, right? If you go even further back, they lost this map twice. They're 16-2. Hell, if you run it back a whole year, they're 30-8. They haven't lost Mirage in 2026. But we're just rounds away from them facing their first L, and it's not even like it was competitive. There was never a moment where they were truly in this map.
Ooh, okay. There's the B double for his way after a very poor game. He's come up with 2 integral kills here. Keep Paravision in this reforce. Back up top for another.
No way, bro.
Zwei from bottom of the server, triple kill to hold his sight, and this one is over. Paravision will live to fight another round. It's the first step in an impossible journey for Paravision. Careful.
Couldn't get gun back on in time. Natus gonna deliver that opener. And the hero of the last round, first to fall here.
He ain't going anywhere. Until he goes somewhere.
Oh, he's finally left the angle. Hunter's gotten in through the ladder room now, flanking onto the B site. James rotated out to the short side, and they're walking the apartment's contact. Jay might get caught out in no man's land here. They're closing in, all edges, all sides. Heavy God saves his captain's life. Zelo trying to close in, hoping to stop that bomb plant, gets shut down, and G2, 12-4, 8 chances to bring this one home. Hand Paravision their first Mirage loss of 2026.
A split building. That molly, so integral. MOUZ with the bomb makes it into connector as a result.
Now with a sneak past Belchinok there, and the AWP eventually finds him all the same. Sampaio providing cover. Double swung from the short side. Might not come to matter. Didn't hear the man drop down in middle, and so Nota will get past him. Deagle delivers. Heavy God left in the clutch, and he's seen a leg out towards the spawn. Spotting Con, swing from Zelo, and an unlikely round from Paravision.
Hero AK, 2 Galils, forced. Not a bad nade at all. Oof, Zwei, confident fight despite the game he's been having. Moves that AK early.
You want to regroup, join up with Heavy God out towards this A site. Do have enough util here to try and throw in a set piece. This is where James is a very frustrating guy to play against, though. He scoped up almost instantly as soon as B goes quiet and actually takes an aggressive line on the AWP. And so Paravision already know that the apartments are clear and that G2 have gone back. Right now, they're going to direct their attention to clearing out middle, meaning Belchenok, little window where you won't have the most assistance. Window's looking to close. Zelo tries to force the fight out on the bench side, playing through these smokes, gets out with a one and done. Belchenok up next, will be asked for out towards the spawn. He can't hold on to it, Mattis gets past him. Awkward little 2v3, right? Low players on both sides. James, the only guy with health. Man advantage for Paravision, though. Let's see if they can keep the streak up.
They know both positions. They've got full info. They've cleared the fact that he's still down on the site, and they've just seen Heavy God, even heard him falling back. So this should be simple. Paravision just flooding in together. No ammo for Heavy God, but he lines him up. They are sticking the bomb, and there is nothing he can do about it. Paravision steal it out from under G2's nose. A lineup for Heavy God is not enough to end this game now. Many ways that can go wrong. Heavy God.
We have still been waiting for the MOUZ D ground.
Ah, it's true. No Kevlar though, Harry.
Does he need it? Oh, Heavy God, don't seem to think so. They double swing on James, cover provided by Nota.
Oh!
Second time is not the charm for James AWP. It's the Rifles trying to keep control over this one. Zelo getting hounded down back in connector. And the next guys arrive out towards the spawn. All three for G2 floating around Con. Nota and Zwei get stuck in and catch G2 out of position.
That's G2-esque in the way that first half was going. Just they catch him in a weird position and they don't let G2 make a decision. Like, do we want to go back? Do we want to leave?
Oh, they keep trying to get this opening kill on Zwei, who's been very down to challenge from the van. But he's been good for it nearly every single time. After a kill-less first half, I can't believe how pivotal Zwei has been to this whole CT effort. Delivered the 5v4 start this one off. Now a short split for this B site. Zwei has been spotted on this aggressive pathing, but it doesn't matter. Another multi-kill from Zwei in defensive B. And now he still gets to be a problem, buying you a bit of time. Mattis and Sumpius hope to change the tune, but they're wounded, they're hurting. And Sumpius might have played a great game. He's just a shot away from certain death. James playing with him, trying to buy time for the Belchenok rotation. Sumpius, you would have to be clinical in both of these fights. And caught looking the wrong way. James shuts down the clutch attempt from the Spaniard. It's a 4-round game.
It's
really tightening
weird.
up.
And it may start to matter, Harry, as G2 Pistols running out middle. Make it into connector as well if they want. Break on the smoke, just missed that spot. These rounds can be scary if you don't watch your gaps. MOUZ jumping shot, Hunter follows up off the boost.
Yeah, knife was pulled on Nota. He was caught in rotation. The window boost really might serve them well. Zwei again going to win his fight over here towards B. James just moving in to help him. That's info for G2 at least. They know that this B site is where Paravision have stacked the deck. Belchenok remains as the only A site player. Gap trying to be closed here on the move out towards short. And with Belchenok run down,
that's it.
Going to come down to the retake here. A man down for Paravision. And with Zwei cancelled out, it falls to the captain. 1v3. And this comeback, this streak of rounds for Paravision, trying to remain competitive on their map pick, on their home map. It all comes undone up against the Pistols unless James can do the impossible. 1-on-3.
Oh.
Closing in, 5-7, shut down, and Paravision are handed their first Mirage loss all year at the hands of this G2 squad. Well, the back door is closed. And James actually going to insta-rotate out when he sees Heavy God trying to encroach on the long space. Made him suspicious straight away. Good kills for Hunter and Mattis. Looked like they were going to get locked out of the B hit. Now it comes down to a retake. In this 3-on-3, James the first man on the scene.
High-low. He pre-aims it. He's ready for the setup. Isolator fight and no trade allowed. Hunter has to do this late instead. Re-swings back in. Jane does it once more. Doing it all right now. Mattis, 1v2. He's gotten out of the site. Paravision don't have a kit right now. Is he going to call the bluff as they tap that bomb? He doesn't believe it. They run back to the site. They try it again. They think he's wrapped around, but back turn. He gets him off the defuse. Damage done. Full stick. He just needs one shot on Zwei, and James does not let it happen. Fantastic cover from the captain of Paravision as he comes through with 3 kills, 4 kills in fact, and the pistol.
There is a bit more put into this round than maybe you're expecting, but Jane getting stuck in early in the apartment, stopping the spillover. Those double SMGs put the fear in G2.
Just one flash to retake top banana. If you save it for the site, you might never make it that far. Oh, bit of a spot. Nota gets back with the nade. Junkie. This flash against 2 players. They jump through the smoke, doesn't even get out. It's too late. Zelo's killed them all. 4 kills. The flash never even makes an entrance. Early nades avoided. The retake util will seize back banana control Paravision, even swing with it. Staying active on the CT side. They're going to set up here. Nota might eat nades. He's been caught over the top, but Nota's fine to take one with him. MOUZ, big trade. Without that, the round might just be dead. Jame, lovely shot. 4v3, where they need Heavy God to find a kill here and now.
He's going to get his. Wasn't ready for a re-swing out of Zwei on the apartments angle. Jame even moving back over on this AWP will be in position in time. Noise now heard by Zwei in the site. AWP on the angle, Zwei ready to play in response, and Paravision never bit down on that fake. Utils played out. Jame lives up to his half of the bargain. Now it does concede long, and when you see Jame in the feed, he's often the guy watching this part of the map and so trying to take that space now. Is G2. They've got 2 players in behind enemy lines here. Nota tries to get gun on, gets that spot at least, and so now Paravision know what's happening. They still lose Zelo straight away. Gonna need a multi-kill from Nota if you want to survive the night. Good flashbang. He had 3 players trying to charge him down there, even wasting a couple of seconds, allowing his teammates to get closer out towards the spawn. All of them get kills, a flurry of them come through in seconds. Paravision claps down upon that B offensive. G2 had all the room they were looking for, but none of the results.
I said Paravision have avoided playing this map as of late. Well, maybe other teams have been avoiding them. G2 picking into this, living to regret it right now. This is dangerous for Zelo. He's got bomb at his feet. They have to come through, and so they do. Trades are good. Jame is still here, staying active. Teammates covering. Jame 11-1. Oh, he's just going to get off the angle. Doesn't even fire. Getting run at right now. AK picked up. Jame finds out a hidey hole. Flank contained. Heavy God 1v2. What's he got?
Jame is playing this very smart as he physically can, not leaving it to a straight-up fight. Now, Heavy God, it's a guessing game as to where these final 2 players are. You've lost the info on Jame. Smokes down to try and give the illusion that he's crossed in, and Zwei gives him the fight he's been so desperately looking for. Heavy God on his way to the clutch. James is here very, very quickly. And I was going to say maybe faster than you're ready for, but I wonder if Heavy God heard him there. Wrapping the long side, doing so quietly. It's not a move that James anticipating. Oh, it is! Turns on a dime and deals with him. Clutch denied.
12-1 on him. Zelo 10-4. G2 contact.
It's a very important spot for Nota, right? Zelo would have just been on the chopping block. He even follows up that early spot with the opening kill.
Notice the info king right now. Whoa. Wait, what?
Oh, dear.
Nothing's going right, huh? Nothing.
Well, now the shoe's on the other foot, man. This was Paravision's first half of Mirage.
And it does not fit right now. G2 just can't get a grip on this game. I like the contact B play, but again, yeah, as you said, Nota jiggling there, gets info, primes his teammate, both of them take one with him. Zwei covers on A at the same time, keeps James alive. It's not even flashy for Paravision, it's just consistent. Okay, this is the most aggressive round yet. Can they get out of it? Yup.
Flash at the half wall dodged by the defenders. Paravision swoop in after the fact that that's MOUZ's round over. And decides, screw it, I'll do it myself. Goes running right into the James AWP. James still only one death to his name this late in the game. That nade could find another. And it's not like James playing scared in these moments. The scoreline does not reflect it. He's barreled through the smoke.
Bomb is trapped. Matis gets traded. Top mid, you weren't ready for that. So Heavy God tries to get that bomb.
At the 1v1 for Heavy God. Lost this to James last time around. He got out-positioned thoroughly.
Okay.
This time, James plays it forward. That smoke will allow the bomb pickup, and James doesn't hang around. He's quick to get out of there as he tries to get ahead of Heavy God once again in the clutch.
Okay, Heavy God. He's made the right read. It's 50-50 really to a point. Like, walks through the smoke. Can't overcook this. No time to overcook this. Just has to stick. Listen positions. Check some corners. Put that bomb down. James going to realize as soon as that molly hits the ground. Dangerous bomb plant. James comes back. This is a truly difficult clutch now for James. He's only got a pistol.
He's dropped the AWP on his rotate over, not wanting to give it to them right at the tail end of this half. It leaves him with just the Tech 9. James skirts on past Heavy God, makes it into the site. Does have util to work with as well. Gun retrieved for James. Tap on that bomb. And he's got to hit it the first time he's given the chance to. Miss spray on Heavy God. Defuse now being held. And Heavy God closes in. Finally a round for G2 as Heavy God gets his revenge in the James 1v1.
Oh, he's not missing, man. What are you meant to do?
Now, James has sent a third player over towards that B site, thinking they're going to try and get away from the AWP. He's even rotating out of position himself to go and check long. So for now, it's Zwei alone down here in the pit. James can support him, but he's got to withstand the first fight. Zwei will churns through the apartments push. Sampaius is dead. Paravision. They've all but won on Inferno.
Yeah, basically GG, right? It does feel like it. All right, only Zelo here. Needs multiple kills.
It's grouped. It's in your face. Let's see what G2 can do. Zelo just insta-ducks back to play retake. Paravision, no, they don't need to risk it all on a difficult fight out towards the coffins.
It's a hard round now for Paravision, dare I say. Reblock coming in, final bit of util down here for G2. It's going to be a spawn fight. In come Paravision, their hardest task yet.
A lot of time ticked off this bomb, so you're really leaving it down to the wire on this retake. Want that first flurry of kills to go your way. Natus and Hunter keep things interesting, and with time so low, you lose that ability to be cautious. It's all a bit chaotic here. Hunter left in the clutch, can't stop it.
No.
James got the cover, but the round just eludes Paravision. G2 have got 2 rounds to work with.
Paravision, a comeback team. Look at these scores. 17-3, 15-5, 14-6. Paravision are running towards the finish line.
Good opener for some Pius, at least. He's brought down low to the Glocks that are spamming him. He still gives you another kill. That's got to be enough.
Sure.
Huntua spitting on that thing. And it's just away.
Okay.
Oh, they're so back.
Are you buying? Are you buying in low?
I'm getting in at the ground floor. I'm getting in
it's ever been.
Ground floor. G2 comeback. Let's go, boys. And they might just explode. They've got a lot of rounds to play with. If you were ever going to throw in just a mad, let loose, play fast, this is surely the time to do it. Pius going to stop the first man in, can't follow up. He's got Heavy God here to provide assistance from the apartments. Spam connects, Hunter here to lend a helping hand, and Paravision get destroyed on the short run up. A flawless round out of G2 through the eye of a needle. Up in the top mid. It's only Heavy God down in the pit. Only Heavy God. One guy versus the world.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's awkward on the spot. Great shot to make up for it. And the follow-up for Heavy God. But 2 might not be enough. Needs even more. And he's not crumbling. Heavy God delivers. Stands tall with a 3K. Paravision thought they'd found this golden window. It's massive timing. Now the bomb trapped on Zwei in the pit. He can't go anywhere. His teammate dead in the sight. Surely it's only a matter of time. Zwei silenced by that AWP. Heavy God with a stellar hold.
Considering he's caught out looking the wrong way, what an adjustment. 3 kills for Heavy God on his own. That would have been sight control, gun, nade, bomb down, everything Paravision could want. And Heavy God, that's why you trust him as the solo side player on a full rotate to B. But it was only an eco Harry. Paravision come back out with guns, gets out of banana in time. And I get to throw this smoke, and he should definitely consider it because they are running in.
Made it through. Alb's going to connect 1 on the spam. Still alive here at the back of the site. We'll have teammates nearby to try and offer us some assistance. Flashes are golden. And the last man spotted getting whittled down. G2 continue to close the gap with another flawless round.
Why are
and
these
it's the
rounds so clean?
frequency of these flawless rounds that's really starting to put the fear in Paravision.
Yeah, it means that even if Paravision break through a 1, they're still going to have a hard time to close out on this D side. You bought in on the ground floor.
I did get
right
in
now,
so early.
The investment might just pay off. MOUZ, you crazy boy. They smoke the molly, they go right back in. That's a lot of util burn for G2 for no result. Paravision have no one here. So
yeah,
maybe G2 have that info, but that banana smoke means probably don't. Rotating rounds, delivers. Has been a beast.
Yeah, he's been waiting all game long to get into this CT half, have a chance to wield the AWP. Defensive side, gets to pick and choose his battles, and he's immediately putting it to work. Heavy God burning alive down here in the pit. Able to put it out. Will get spammed. Belchanok with an important 4v4 finding kill. Flick up required for some Pius. He can't do it. Hunter can't hold on. So it comes down to this, a 2v3 retake, but the flank in quickly from G2. If you're dead set on turning this one around now, feels like this is a round you've got to keep the pressure applied in. That is some MOUZ closing in here quickly, here quietly. But a lot of bodies ready to swing and shut down this short side retake. You've got a man in apartments, guy down in the pit, Answay looking on from the site itself. I feel like as soon as you get that contact, as soon as you know where they are, it becomes nigh on impossible for G2 to close this out. Jame plays it forward and shuts down G2 in that retake.
Yeah, quiet second half for Jame, but big double just to force them out.
Again with the triple B. Full onslaught of util to try and take this position away. Oh, flashback through for MongolZ. And Mattis nearby, meant to be there to support, but instead it gives way to his way. Double kill entry. Hunter hears them running away, and this might bait him forward into Jame. It seems to be the exact idea. Run away after that contact, run away after the entries, see if they give us anything else, but Hunter has not moved a muscle yet.
This is the game.
Comes down to who gives the noise cue first, who gives in to temptation and takes this peek. He goes unchecked, but there's Zelo turning to cover the captain. Paravision, map point right there, and G2 in no position to retake in this round. They have the money, they can give this a go.
Well,
but just on positioning alone, I don't think they do it.
It's not happening. Zwei pops off, huge trade.
Deep smoke lobbed in. They're going to try and play in behind this, but the nades bully MongolZ. As this gambit of playing for the banana control might come back to haunt G2.
A man down. Taking it. They just wanted the push.
Big damage. And yeah, Paravision got the exact reaction they were hoping for. And you can even just feel the chaos from this, you know, that's a one smoke out towards A, cancels that rotate, cancels the G2 attempt at the read. It all comes down to this double setup in at top banana. Mattis and Hunter, the game is on their shoulders right here. One for Hunter, one for Mattis. He'll live to tell the tale. Paravision don't give chase in time. He's gonna get out of there. Rotate of some Pius now arrives. James got a smoke for CT. Gonna lob that in now. Flash comes out for some Pius. Mattis' best move just to play it forward, but he can't convert the kill. Now they're going back with the bomb. Right as Heavy God has left the A site. And so the gap is open. They're gonna link up with Zelo. They're gonna have a plant. It comes down to a 3v3 retake.
Oh, he's got it. Not a second to spare on that plant. Heavy God didn't even believe it. It was so late. And now G2. A hard retake. Low health matters. Same for Belchanok, but that nade for Heavy God. Not going to find him unless it's used very late in the round. He is hiding in apartments, playing Last Survivor. Bomb ticks quick. Time eluding G2. Paravision. The comeback was here, but it might be stripped all away. There's still a chance. 3-on-1. Jame at the back of the site. He does it on his own. Captain closes the map and takes us all the way to Dust 2. 23-9. The multi-kill master, the AWP wielder, the winner of Inferno. It's Jame. But the real smoke is coming. G2 crunched.
Oh, good flash. Won't beat MOUZ though. He's a little closer. And so those duel, he's able to stop the attempt at re-clearing lower. Aggression in through upper as well from Heavy God secures you a way out.
Hard to get yourself out of this situation with no util. They've got a flash. They're splitting up. Bomb up Cat. Noto will need a clean kill here. That window is closed. Mattis has just gotten into the site. He's got a lot of cover. Hunter has his cross.
All 5 of our active chatters were feeling a little unsure. It's a house divided on this one. Belchanok backstab, trying to give Paravision some way to recover. It's surely unwinnable pistol. He will make it by the men back in CT. Spots the drop down as well. 20 seconds left in this, though. And not one that Belchenok will be able to leave much of an impression in.
James Scout and some pistols. Okay. No.
Oh, nearly the double. Still, it's a great chunk of damage done by James. Early 5v4 and a tag to boot. Natus is far from out of the danger zone. Flashed play out in towards mid. Now he is very committed, just handing that kill to Zelo. It's more aggression, hoping to be the answer here for G2, knowing they're not up against much. They'll clamp down on the mid take. Ooh, Zwei didn't take the shot. He could have, but he didn't. And instead going to try and deal with Heavy God here by playing out through the window.
Oh,
there it
nice.
is. Closes in on the Glock, puts it to work. Now you've got a 2v2 bomb plant. G2 up for the retake.
It's more of a 1v2 because Belchenok's just here to cover. The smoke goes out for doors, but he's only got a Glock right now. He's just playing distraction.
Well, up against some Pius, the Glock is still pretty lethal.
Yeah, you're right.
As the low HP player, and it's got to be MOUZ to deliver up against the Glock, but one headshot could still end this for Belchenok. He leaves it to the swing. Double Glock kill, both the kills in that post plant.
That's a sickening round to win. That's not even a force. Top mid push. Oh, nobody look. Nobody look. Look away.
Yeah, shun Pius for that one.
Ha! Oof, that's a nice shot. B is taken.
They're grouping like they want to go for this. A lot of squads wouldn't even give it a try. G2 chomping at the bit to get involved here. That first kill only going to entice them in further. Belchenok feeling pressure as his teammates back in the tunnels are smoked off.
No.
MOUZ connects 3 on the Deagle, and we've been waiting all series for the MOUZ Deag to really leave its mark. Well, here it is, stealing back their own force buy in the 3rd round. MOUZ, 4 kills. Paravision, they love this bomb site.
It's true.
Just an interesting note as well is they've conceded the Force by Wars, right? They won theirs with an eco in the 2nd round. So they're just like a few $100s better off.
Exactly.
Oh, unless they win this. Noted Eagle. Missed shot from the Sun Pius Orb. Hunter, that is a real pressure alleviating kill to stop the cross out on Catwalk.
Sampaius has his back turned.
Oh, no. Pistol pulled. Notice shut down over on short. And Zwei just got a knife kill.
How? Where?
Zwei's just knifed Heavy God,
How?
hasn't he?
Can we pull that up? Has he walked? Did he walk the B flank? Did he walk through B and as Heavy God left? Yeah, here. Okay. So he walked through B. I missed that. Incredible. Love that. Love that we're doing that right now. Round 4. Sets a good precedent for what this game is going to be. Crazy chaos. What? He walked round from window. Who asked for this? Onward.
Yeah, just a cat exec here, but we always credit Paravision's util on this exec, man. Always feels like it hits the mark. This time MOUZ has been allowed to hang out over towards Goose. Does a lot of damage on that spray, and now they're getting softened up by the nades. Key trade back for Nota, but it comes at such a cost here. Need the individuals to deliver. This way backstab is shut down. James clawed one bag.
Crossing in. Collat was right there. Nota 1 taps. How the hell is this going?
Heavy God on that
the
AWP.
callback.
Not the gun you think of, not straight away when you think of Heavy God, and not able to put it to work in that clutch attempt.
Yeah, he got knifed. He got walked on B too many times. He's like, I'm staring at the tunnels, but it's not known to be a retake weapon.
They'll lob it in early. Only one man ahead of it, so the offense has been split in half. Heavy God deals with that first player in. There's the support, but the mid-crunch links up on a great timing. Get yourselves into a 3-on-3 here, G2, and they've got a decision to make. Do they want to risk their money on this round? There's a world where this is one of the better spots you're in this first half. You just won't know till you've already made this decision.
And it's not a great spot. No kit right now.
Gonna have to move quickly, and it's all dependent on this opening kill. If you can secure the first, try and steamroll, snowball your way through, maybe there's hope. But no one is giving you a fight. No one's making it easy for you. Paravision pick and choose their moments very, very carefully. And they're in full control over this T side. You know, the thing that worries me about this secondary AWP on Heavy God is like, yeah, you know, now you're kind of rooted in place, not taking your eyes off the tunnels. But that's not to say you couldn't do that with the rifle, and you lose the multi-kill potential. If Paravision do try and head B in numbers, is the AWP really the best gun for the job in what has been a solo hold for him a hell of a lot?
You're hoping you can catch a player before a flash pops, right? You get a quick 5v4, capitalize on a mistake. Oh my god, Natus gets wallbanged there. Lucky that Molly misses.
That would have been the perfect punish. That would have been a 4-on-4. So a bit of fortune there favoring Natus down in mid.
Okay, they've actually got a B side lean going on with Natus still here in middle and 2 players on B. This is G2 in the right setup. Oh, Zelo sees that as an invitation. Natus sees it as an escape route, and Hunter rotates out, guys. It's been a very B-focused game. G2 boosting in spawn is something. Let's see how Heavy God does. Nice.
All right, plucks one away over the top of these smokes. Needs to streak together a couple, though. He's burning alive, living on a timer. Hunter will get there in time. Suddenly, the last man remaining, he's getting pincered through mid and out through the tunnels.
Oh.
And so Paravision might be on the back foot. They still claw their way through to a winner. Financially stable on their CT half.
It's just because Paravision is so good at trading, 3v5s mean nothing. That's another 3v5 with 5 seconds between that and the next kill. And Paravision just do it with ease, burning out Heavy God, trading into B. As soon as Hunter turns to fight James, that's when Zelo peaks. We haven't even seen long control, and we won't again. Belchernot gets stuck out on the corner. But Paravision, multiple 3v5s in this map. And just a brutal B-side game plan.
It's a really hard team to save against because of how clean the trade work is. You kind of don't know rounds are over till they end.
3v5 again.
Oh! Can't get away. Missed shot for some Pius. Another 3v5.
It's just written in the stars right now for Paravision. Kill shouldn't even matter.
Well, look, this is a guy with a bit of a point to prove. Was one of the first strugglesome pieces in the G2 defense. Now it's not really been about Heavy God at this B site. He's largely been left out of the picture, but he's looking to embark on this clutch. The AWP will stop him in his tracks. That's a guy who's just wanting to play the game, wanting to play the rounds, wanting a chance to be the hero, but locked out of it.
No team doesn't quite like them. I do want to see Paravision V-Vitality on this map. It's a matchup we've still not had. 2 best dust 2 teams.
Gotta nail this Molly down.
Yeah.
Couple of chances to punish Mattis in this close corner that have never come through because of fumbled util. Won't really come to matter if they clean everything up. James has wallbanged Mattis out of the round again. This time completing the kill. Aggression for MOUZ. Belchernot this time holding for it. He still delivers. been the one ray of light for G2 in this game. But all that was just to claw back the 3-on-3, and we've been saying they've been winning from disadvantages. This one's even odds. They're picking the right part of the map right now. Reposition for Hunter. Will he get here in time to help out MOUZ? The Molly slows his roll, and so MOUZ left to fight alone. Paravision. This is 9, you'd like to think, locked and loaded, unless Hunter can really catch them by surprise. Now Heavy God arriving in support on short. Hunter keeping pressure on, doesn't let these site players get comfortable. Okay. They collapse down upon that defense before it gets set up. And so G2 find a fourth when all is said and done. It is tight margins on that round coming together. Jay might have opened over at long. The flashes are what gives away the long take. And G2 come through with a hell of a pace.
In the site already. Paravision got a scramble. This is decisive from G2, and they've got a lot of space. Plant for long. Some pious P250, but there is a smoke to complicate. Will have to be a 10-second stick here. Paravision 4-up cat.
A lot of players in the site still for G2. Didn't elect to try and reposition super heavily on this post plant. Hoping that the crossfires would see them through, but everything's come up for Paravision in an instant. MOUZ is getting overran. Answers back with 3 of his own in the blink of an eye. That defuse being held, leaving it to chance on the jump shot. They're blocking him.
They don't know.
So defuse will come through for Paravision. Robbery of a round. MOUZ's best efforts aren't enough. I can't believe he stays alive there. He really gave G2 a fighting chance. I'm gonna try and give Paravision a taste of their own medicine with a B play. Smoke blocked out here in middle, but the B site will falter. G2 already in. Damage done onto Nota. They can't complete the kill. Now you're aware that you're locked out. One man has eluded you on this mid to B. Hunter just gonna get spammed.
Okay, 2 kills in the post plant though.
And a little time to get comfortable here. G2, they didn't fan out in that last post plant over on A. This time they take strong positions in the post. Jump up at the window. MOUZ would have loved that kill. Would have made life a damn sight easier. Instead, it's a great flash to begin this retake. Answers back for Natus and some pious won't matter. Paravision, so good at the trade work. It's the fundamentals of this team that make them super hard to beat. They have that 1-2 punch locked and loaded, ready to go, even if the first one comes up short. Zelo and Belchanok ready to receive. They've anticipated a B play here. They've anticipated the mid to be. Smoke even blocked again as they catch it once more, trying to thwart this game plan of G2. Paravision know exactly what's coming their way. Can they deal with it? M4s churn through the tunnels. And even as Natus and some pious get out with a couple of kills to try and make things interesting, the mid player arrives, can't do it. Natus dead. Zelo puts on a show. You don't have any of the usual tools in the arsenal, as everyone's kind of struggled to really leave much of an impression here on Dust. That only makes life harder. This Paravision squad are a very tactically demanding team. Oh, Jane won't escape. Natus has just opened up a B play. G2, do they want to try and go back? That's what Paravision are anticipating here. They've actually left the A site just to the care of Nota. Gets the spot on this Pious AWP. That's the bomb as well. Now they try and scale to deal with him. They'll shut him down. G2 couldn't change their mind. Again, they have been outmaneuvered in the mid-round by Paravision.
They save him for later. Take him out.
Running and gunning, not the answer. Nota ready to receive, and Paravision, one hell of a recovery in this series from the slow start. Make up all the stats you want, Hugo. It's not going to save them.
Nothing will at this point, because Nota is right behind, and he looks to lock in this series win. 2 kills, a 1v5 for Captain Hunter, and he should be done for. Paravision, 15 seconds. to recover in this tournament. Bouncing back from 0-1 yesterday, they pulled MOUZ, and now they take down G2. Excellent match, excellent 2 maps here for Paravision, who got blown out